RKO the Infamous NWO back with another video, guys. So today I'll be reviewing Wrestlemania 21 used version. You see that mark right there. I only paid $5 for this, by the way. You see, guys, your favorite superstars ever in wrestling history: Batista and John Cena. Nah, I just joke. And disc 1, 2, 3, yay! And there's the back. And let's get this and throw it away. Anyways, first match on the card was Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio. Surprising, this wasn't a really high-flying match. This was more of a technical wrestling match. They did more wrestling maneuvers because they try to play out the story of how these two are best friends, these two guys know each other, and these two are not going to do moves because these guys could anticipate each other's moves. So it's a different style of wrestling that not a lot of people expected. And this was the first time ever that two tag team champions, like the tag team champions, went head-to-head with one-on-one at WrestleMania. I gave this match 3.5 stars, and the ending came where Rey Mysterio believed that Hurricanrana and pinned Eddie Guerrero. Second match on the card was Christian versus Chris Benoit. There's Shelton Benjamin versus Chris Jericho versus Edge versus Kane in the first ever Money in the Bank ladder match. So not a lot of people expected what was going to happen in this match. And no one really knew the full capabilities of this contract until we saw when Edge cashed in Money in the Bank. But the Money in the Bank match was actually a very good match. I saw there was a lot of good spots. The one spot I really remember, and they even put this in the video game, in SmackDown vs. Raw, when they have one ladder standing up and one ladder leading against the ladder. And I can't remember who was climbing up, but someone was trying to grab the briefcase. And literally, Benjamin ran up the ladder, clothesline, and all three ladders fall apart. Kind of funny, because they have that in a video game now. So only Benjamin can do stuff that you see in video games. Crazy spot. And there's one part where, I can't remember who hit Chris Benoit on the arm, but Chris Benoit sold the arm through the whole match, which made this match even better because he actually showed psychology, which some wrestling fans out there love so much. But he actually sold the arm throughout this whole match. And it worked to the end because when he tried to get the Money in the Bank, Edge got the chair and hit him in the same arm, and he got knocked down, and Edge grabbed Money in the Bank and won Money in the Bank. 4-star match. Very good Money in the Bank ladder match. Next we had the segment where Eugene came out saying this is the greatest WrestleMania of all, the second greatest WrestleMania moment of all time, and the other one goes from WrestleMania 3 when King Kong Bundy was fighting midgets. Blah blah blah. Mohammad Hassan came out, started talking crap with Davari, and then gave him the what was it? Camel clutch. Hulk Hogan came out, and then Hogan did his infamous beat down, and then yeah, pretty fun to watch. Next match was Randy Orton versus Undertaker. So this build-up was Legend Killer versus the Phenom, the Undertaker. So if Randy Orton would take out the Undertaker, he would become the true legend because he would kill all the other legends because he was a Legend Killer, and if he killed the true legend, he would be like the Phenom, the Undertaker. He would be a legend himself. So actually a fairly good build-up toward this match. I really enjoyed this match too because it had a lot of good wrestling in this match too. My favorite spot in the match, and probably everyone else, is when Undertaker tries to get the chokeslam on Orton, and Orton reverses to RKO it. I think everyone thought the match was over right there. Orton was going to beat the streak. But Orton got arrogant, and then he went for the tombstone. Undertaker reversed the tombstone. Boom. 1, 2, 3. The streak is intact. A very good match. I give it 4 stars. Very good wrestling match. Next match, we had Christy, Hemme versus Trish Stratus for the women's title. So Trish was mad that Christy was on the cover of Playboy magazine. Oh my god. Big deal. So, but everyone else would rather see Trish Stratus on there. But for the Divas title, sorry, the women's title, wow, WWE is really influencing me on when I'm calling the women's title Divas title. Not that good of a match. And the match came where Trish really gave the chick kick to Christy Hemme and retained the belt. Only 2-star match, wasn't even that good. It was okay. Next match was Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle. There was a lot of build to the match because we saw Shawn Michaels on Raw, Kurt Angle on Shawn Michaels on SmackDown, Kurt Angle on Raw. So a lot of good segments. I think most of the segments were on SmackDown, I believe. And these guys pulled on an epic wrestling classic. Must-see match Shawn Michaels at his finest. He even said on his My Journey DVD that he trained a little bit harder just because he's facing Kurt Angle in this match. One really good, memorable spot when he tried to do, you know, the infamous table where he goes through, he does the flying. What's that thing called? He does the wow, I'm blanking. Crossbody. Wow, he does crossbody on the table. Kurt Angle table through the table, but the table doesn't break. And they say it's reinforced, but he didn't hit it properly. Probably. So yeah. They did it. Kurt Angle kept going after the leg, going after the leg, going after the leg. So finally he held like the ankle lock for a good while. Shawn Michaels got out of it. Kurt Angle went back to it, and Kurt Angle got the win. Really good wrestling match. 5 stars. Oh yes, that was epic. Then we had Piper's Pit with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Just must see. Go watch that. If you haven't watched that, just go watch it. I don't want to explain more. It's just great. Actually, so them two are conversing, going back and forth. Just some great stuff. Carlito comes out. Carlito gets beat up. Then Austin does a stutter on Piper. And Stone Cold just walks away. Oh, I forgot to add, before we get to the crap match, they were doing the WrestleMania promos, which are really cool. Remember, because WrestleMania went Hollywood for this one. So I forgot, at the beginning of the show, they show the Austin Gladiator scene that we never saw, because throughout the months we saw some WrestleMania trailers and we were voting who the best one. And the best one was, Are You Talking to Me? With Batista and everyone else in it. But I like the best one, I thought was the Stone Cold one from, they were reenacting the Gladiator scene, so which was really cool. Next match was Big Show versus Akebono in a sumo match. Waste of time, garbage. Akebono wins. Obviously, he's a sumo wrestler, and Big Show is just fat. Well, he's not really fat. He's a giantism, and just go watch the Big Show DVD and you'll know why. John Cena vs. JBL for WWE title. So most fans, you younger wrestling fans that I know, a lot of you guys started watching 05. Well, this is when a lot of people like Cena, and people were despising JBL, but this wasn't even a good wrestling match at all. JBL pretty much beat Cena for 10 minutes, and Cena comes back for 3 minutes. This is when his Superman gimmick really started kicking in. Did the not the crossbody, what am I saying? The suplex, the 5-knuckle shuffle pretty much, and then JBL reversed it, about to do a clothesline, and then Cena reversed that to the FU, 1, 2, 3. Cena gets the belt, and the crowd reaction is kind of like dead, it kind of isn't. And then only people are happy are the one that he goes towards. It was like, if that was Austin winning the belt, if he jumped in the crowd, people would be going crazy. But Cena, no one really cared that much. But I was still a Cena fan then, I can't lie. And this is where I got this bad boy, because my cousin was at WrestleMania. So there was a bunch of these on the ground, and he grabbed a bunch. So he ended up giving me one. So I got one of those. He said he could have got a lot more, but he just thought it was worth it, so he grabbed a couple to give to some of his friends, and he gave me one, so whatever. Yeah, that was like a 2-star match. It was okay. Then we had the main event, which had a lot of build up towards it. This was when, so in Evolution, Randy Orton was kicked out, so it was Batista, Triple H, and Ric Flair left. And Batista was slowly looking like he was going to turn on Triple H, and this was starting around December time. And I really want to see, everyone really wanted to see it, and we wanted to see a New Year's Revolution, and everyone pretty much wanted to win the belt at the Elimination Chamber, but he didn't. Triple H regained the belt, but he won the Royal Rumble, and then he turned on Triple H, and then some epic stuff. You got to watch that promo. I like that. That's probably one of my top 10 promos, by the way, going into a match. I love that promo because it's like, you gotta watch it. The match was okay. It was like a big man match. It was like them two bulls facing off. Okay, it was kind of slow paced. It started picking up towards the end when Triple H got busted open. That's when you really got to see like the ending. Batista like as a beast. Ending came, spine buster, ramped up, thumbs down, Batista bomb, boom, grabs it, gets the belt. And then them two kind of face off, Triple H in the corner trying to stand up in his crimson mask. Remember that epic line that JR used to say? And then Batista just stands tall. And I give this match 3 1/4. It was okay wrestling match. Wasn't that good. Wasn't that bad. So overall, the show, I say like it was okay. It was good. I would give it 8 out of 10 because the beginning of the card is really really good. The championship matches or whatever, I enjoyed while I was watching this live. I really enjoyed the Batista Triple H, and I really enjoyed John Cena JBL. I remember watching this on pay-per-view. I paid $34.99. I didn't pay for it. My dad paid for it, and I enjoyed watching it. And I remember being a Cena fan. I remember being a Batista fan. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. So that's my WrestleMania 21 review, and WrestleMania 22 will be uploaded tomorrow. And I'm actually gonna make this one right after this, after I just bring my water bottle over here because my mouth is kind of dry. Because like I said, my wisdom teeth is still growing and it's pressing against the gum, and there's an immense amount of pressure building up and it's just killing me right now. So if I'm not talking properly, I'm sorry. But that's my review, and check out the WrestleMania 22 review tomorrow. Later.